Leave straight away, because that is terrifying. Good afternoon from Sabah, Borneo. Today we're at the Tauran Crocodile Farm. I've wanted to come here for a long time, so I'm very excited. They house some massive crocodiles. So let's go and explore, see what we can see. Yes, please.
For one pack, 35.
Okay.
You want to add holding the baby crocodile?
Sure. Yeah.
Just add on 5 ringgit.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will bring the baby crocodile later.
Okay. Sure. All right. So I think we're gonna hold a baby crocodile. Maybe in your video.
Okay. Take a look.
He's making a noise. What is the noise? He's scared? Or?
It's a common noise from the crocodile.
Oh,
For
okay.
baby crocodile sound like that lah.
Oh, wow.
So if he grow up
Uh-huh.
and it will become same like sound tiger.
Oh,
Tiger
really?
sound.
Okay. A lot more like growling.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a saltwater crocodile.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Okay. So we've held the baby crocodile. Let's go try and find some bigger ones. Okay, so this crocodile was 19 feet long. It was shot at Sandakan Kinabalu River in 2003 by the villagers for eating one of the villagers. This is one of the largest crocodiles, 19 feet long. I believe the long in the Philippines was around 20 feet. So this is slightly smaller, but still one of the largest crocodiles, I guess, killed or captured. Yeah, absolutely enormous. And potentially in Borneo, it's a very heavy jungle here. There's still crocodiles this size out there. But let's go see what else this crocodile farm has in store. There's a lot of other wildlife here. Got a reticulated python, one of the longest pythons in the world. Oh, it's in the tire. It's hiding in there. It's like quite a small one. Oh, there's another one here in the tire as well. All these animals are native to Borneo. This is the guinea fowl. It's kind of like a chicken. And the bear cat, the binturong. So I think in a previous video I did in the Philippines, we saw this one as well. And there it is, always sleeping. And this is a civet. So civet is famous for civet coffee, very expensive coffee, which the civet cat eats the beans, digests it, and obviously excretes it out. And this reduces a lot of the acidity in the coffee. So it's not a bitter coffee, it's a very smooth type of coffee. But that is a civet cat, and also the macaque. I saw one of these the other day, just in Kota Kinabalu, and there he is in the bowl. He must be bored in here. This is not the best enclosure really for a little monkey. Monkeys are very sociable animals, so for him to be on his own is not really too nice. This is an arapina. This is not native to Borneo. This is native to the Amazon River in Brazil. Absolutely massive fish. And there's three of them. Wow, you can see his face just here. I think if I got any closer, he would try and lunge. So I'm around 6 feet 2 inches, 188 centimeters. This fish is probably the same, if not bigger than me. And the other fish in here is the patin. I'm not familiar with this one, but it can reach 1 meter, and it's from Malaysia. So this one is native to Borneo. So I think that is probably this one here. You can't really see it because of the glare, but it's definitely not as big as the arapina, but still a pretty big fish. Looks like maybe we're going to see some crocodiles soon. So this is the show pond, and I guess at 3 o'clock it's going to be a show. So we'll come back later at 3 o'clock and see what happens at the show. I'm not sure yet. I think they maybe bring the crocodile out. Oh, there is a crocodile here. 2 crocodiles, wow. So you can see one of them here and one over there. Very large saltwater crocodiles. Yeah, here we go, the show pond. So yeah, 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. daily, Monday to Saturday. The crocodiles, Bujang, Tuaran, and Chip Chip. So I guess that's the names. One of these is Chip Chip, and one of these is Buang Tuan. Okay, let's continue and see what's on the other side. It looks like some sort of pond at the back as well. I'm not sure if there's any crocodiles in there, maybe? Ah, here we go, crocodiles. Crocodilis SP, an aqua pond. And then here is another pretty large crocodile. So let's see what it says. So aqua, crocodile named Aqua. Saltwater crocodile, weight 1,500 pounds. Diet chicken, he's male, and he was born in 1984 in Sandakan. So fun fact, both pair of eyes have different size of pupils. Interesting. And here he is, Aqua. This one kind of looks a bit fat, to be honest. Very wide in his body shape. Here we've got some smaller saltwater crocodiles. It's still a very big crocodile, but not as big as the other one. That other one is massive. I'm curious to know how long this one is. I think later I'll ask a member of staff which is the biggest one, and if so, if it is this one, how big is he? Red ear terrapins. These might be from Borneo. It's a nice enclosure for the terrapins. Unfortunately for the crocodiles, the enclosures aren't as nice. So very shallow water, no vegetation, it's just concrete, basically like a prison cell. Oh wow, and I've just spotted a wild monitor lizard, massive monitor lizard. So this one is not in captivity. This one is free roaming. It's incredible. Massive. Let's continue around the enclosures. I think there's probably going to be more crocodiles. Oh, it's catfish. Wow. You can see it on the surface, the long whiskers. Wow, it's like an alien. So this is actually the Siamese crocodile. So this is, 3 to 4 meters. Get up to 350 kilograms, so it's still pretty big, but I think these are extremely rare. So I believe these are in Vietnam as well. We find in swamps, estuaries, deltas, lagoons, and rivers. So this is the Siamese crocodile. A lot smaller than the saltwater crocodile. And here's a lot more. So this one has something wrong with its tail. It doesn't really have a proper tail. It's kind of deformed. I wonder what happened there. This one's resting in the water. This one's a bit bigger. I wonder if this is saltwater. It looks like a saltwater, but it did say Siamese, but it's quite a large crocodile. Oh wow, this one's very big. Wow. So this is, Crocodilus porus. This is a saltwater crocodile, Bujang Sukai. So killer crocodile. The oldest crocodile in the farm, 79 years old and 20 feet long. They killed a man in Kinabalu River in 2006. Wow. So this crocodile has eaten a human being, and he is massive. So the claim here is 20 feet long. And what I'm going to do is verify that, because on my iPhone, measuring app. So unfortunately he's a little bit far away to reach with the app. But what I can do is estimate it based on roughly where he is in the enclosure. So let's start from here. So his snout is roughly this far from the wall. Okay, and we're going to go across. So he is kind of bent as well, slightly, so let's consider that. And let's go to the end of his tail, which I would say is here, plus his bend, which is around here. So this is roughly 4.9 meters long. I think 4.9 meters, my math is probably not correct, is around 16 feet. So that's quite a bit less than the 20 feet claimed on here. So still an absolutely enormous man-eating crocodile, but not quite 20 feet. Now, this is very rough, so potentially as he is not straight, so that might add another extra foot or two. So maybe he's around 17, 18 feet potentially, but certainly not the 20 feet that's claimed on the sign, unfortunately. But as I said, still an absolutely impressive specimen of a crocodile. One thing I do want to say though is his enclosure is tiny. For a crocodile this size, I don't even think he can turn around. It's so small, and obviously the water level is very low. There's no vegetation, none within the pond itself. So it's quite unfortunate that a large crocodile like this is in a small enclosure like this. Goats in here as well. It seems a bit out of place in a crocodile farm, and some chickens. I wonder if the chickens ever fly into the crocodile enclosures. Wow, we have a lot of crocodiles in this enclosure right now. There's probably at least 30 very large crocodiles. So I think we can get round onto this bridge and have a closer look at this. And this is what we just saw into the pond, but here they have some captive ones, and that is the Asian water monitor, very large lizard, as you can see. And I've seen these before in Indonesia and Thailand, so they're quite common in Asia, but still a very impressive animal. Here's another pond. So we've got pond A and pond B. Let's go check out pond B first, and then we'll finish with pond A, and then we'll head back, and it should be roughly around 3 o'clock so we can see the crocodile show. Okay, this pond is a lot larger, and some absolutely massive crocodiles here once again. So underneath there's one here, and in the water this head is enormous, so you can only try and understand how big the body is without seeing it, but it's an enormous head on this crocodile. Let's get a closer look. Another one here, absolutely enormous. Yeah, he is huge, absolutely huge. So him and the one underneath here, unless that's the same one, absolutely enormous crocodiles. Let's go back and try and get another look from this angle, because from the top I couldn't see him. He's gone under now, so let's see if we can try and find him again, or see if there's any other big ones here. Oh wow, another very, very large one here as well. He's hissing. I don't know if you could hear that. He is not happy. Wow, as you can see, he's very responsive. When I stand up, he goes down. So he's very territorial. So saltwater crocodiles are known for being very aggressive, and part of that is they are territorial. And me being here, he does not seem to like. So he's moving a lot and hissing at me right now. And there's another absolutely enormous one here. This is a massive crocodile. This pond is actually quite good. It's very large, and here he is again hissing. So this one is not happy with me being here. As I was saying, this pond is very large and seems a lot more suitable for crocodiles of this size. Despite there being a lot of them here, they have a lot more room to move around. There's a lot more vegetation. The water's quite dark. They can hide if they feel uncomfortable. So this is a much better environment for them. And again, here he is. He's moving. He's moving so much. Let's go take another look this side. And again, when I come here, he goes under. So he's actively watching me and actively positioning himself depending on my position as well, and also vocalizing, making me know that he is not happy that I am here. And here he is. So he's raising his back out of the water. He's showing me how big he is right now. And look, here he is. Enormous, absolutely enormous crocodile. And the fact he can just disappear like this is quite terrifying. And here he is, moving again. Wow. So he is fast, he is moving quickly around this enclosure. And another crocodile here coming up. A smaller one. This is a much larger one. He's watching my every movement right now. This one is slightly coming out, as you can see. Wow, okay. This is not, there's so many large crocodiles here. Look, listen to this. They're hissing. He's not happy. 1, 2, 3. And there's one down here somewhere as well. 4. There's at least 4, 5, 6 large saltwater crocodiles here. This one's coming out. This is not one of the large ones, but as you can see, his body is kind of pulling himself out of the water now. So easily. You can see the bubbles as well. So this is an indication there's something there when you see these bubbles. So if you're ever out in the wild and you're near a body of water and see bubbles like that, leave straight away, because that is terrifying. And there he is. I think there's actually two here, very close to each other. So there we go. So they are moving quite rapidly under this water. You can see with this one, he's very agitated right now. He does not like the fact that I'm above him. And off he goes. One's moving very fast. I think he's not happy with his friend here. He's wide. His eyes are wide open right now. He's looking at me, so it's me he's not happy with. So you can really see how territorial saltwater crocodiles are, why they are so dangerous. The fact that my presence here is making them so aggressive and hissing and moving and just trying to warn me to get out of here just shows the danger that they present. If you're by a body of water and you're by the side of it and there's animals like this there, it's an extremely dangerous situation to be in. So that was Pond B. Let's move on to Pond A and see if they have as many large crocodiles, because when I walked past before there was only one large one, but who knows, again, because it's so easy for them to hide under this water, especially this green murky water. It's ideal for them to just disappear, as you've seen. So let's go check out Pond A. Oh wow, so while I've walked on the other side, this crocodile has followed me all the way across. Let's see if we can see him. And there he is. This one is extremely aggressive and he's followed me all the way across this bridge to make sure I leave his territory, and he is still not happy. And just like that, he disappears. Probably an 18-foot crocodile just vanishing in less than a second. And again, the other aggressive one, always watching me. Here he is. As you can see, my presence bringing him out, and the other one. So it's the big males that are not happy. The smaller ones seem pretty calm and relaxed, but the big males do not want me here at all. And the fact they can coexist together is quite interesting, because you would think that they would be fighting each other, but it seems to me that they seem to be most territorial about. So again, let's head to Pond A, and I'm just curious what's going to happen when I leave again, because they all followed me over. Let's see if the same thing happens again. So this one seemed pretty on edge before. His eyes was extremely wide, and again, he did not like the fact that I walked past here, his move position, but he seems comfortable. And again, the big one is still posturing, still making noise. Here he is, one of the others watching me. Wow, look at this. He is really not happy. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So that big one just cleared off the smaller one. Incredible how fast he moves. Just amazing to see this behavior in what is a fair enclosure. I feel like there's enough space for them to spread out, but I think putting big male crocodiles together is always a risk, and you can just see how aggressive they are towards me and each other. And here's another one somewhere under the surface. There So I could stay here all day and watch this. It's just fascinating. But let's move to Pond A and see if it's any different. Here we are at Pond A, so it's like a lot smaller crocodiles in this one, but let's have a look, see if it's as interesting as Pond B, because Pond B was chaotic. So let's see if Pond A is the same. There are some big ones, there's one here, but one over there, but for the most part they seem a lot smaller in this pond. But this pond does seem a lot shallower, so maybe they keep the big ones over there and the smaller ones in this pond, but there's still some absolutely enormous crocodiles here, and a lot of them as well. And here you can see the size of it, enormous. It doesn't seem there's as much action in Pond A. Just as I say that, something happens. It's a big crocodile just come out and looks like he's challenging the other one, the smaller one. But let's see if anything happens here. And if not, let's head over to the performance enclosure to see what happens. Looks like the show's starting, so let's run over. I'm not sure what to expect from this. I have seen some pictures. I think they just bring the crocodiles out and maybe parade them around a little bit, but let's go see what happens.
This species is also the largest of all crocodile species. A crocodile will be given chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bujang. The showers water on the back of Bujang Tauran. He lifts up the jaw of Bujang Tauran. Mr. Reno is bending the hind limbs of. He climbs up on the back of Bujang Tauran. He kisses Bujang. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Tuaran Crocodile Farm.
Alright, that was quite interesting. So it seems like they're more just agitating the crocodiles, but the guy did stick his arm in the crocodile's mouth, which is pretty impressive, and I was a bit nervous when he did that, but yeah, it was alright. And now there's a crocodile feeding show at 3:30 at Pond B, so I'm just going to head over there and yeah, let's watch the feeding show. So that was the feeding show. They threw some chickens into the enclosure. They all congregated at the gate, but it was cool to see, very interesting. And yeah, the crocodile show itself it was okay. Yeah, they're just poking the crocodile, agitating it and making it move, but as I said, putting the arm in the mouth was pretty crazy. And then the guy was laying on top of the larger crocodile as well, and he didn't seem too bothered by it. So it was cool, but time to head out now. So let's head to the exit and make our way back to Kota Kinabalu. Okay, so before leaving, there is a rabbit garden. I think you can go inside. Oh, you can. Oh. So a little different to the crocodiles. Let's see some rabbits. They're very friendly as well. Thank you.
Okay.
What's the biggest crocodile you have here?
If you see the crocodile that is separate from the
Yeah.
the main pond,
Uh-huh.
you see the crocodile name is Bujang Sukau.
Ah, yes.
Actually, it's from Sandakan, and
Ah,
the age is already 70, I think.
yeah.
So this is the longest crocodile in Tuaran
Yeah.
Crocodile
It
Farm.
says he's 20 feet long.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And he ate someone in the river.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
They eat someone.
So they catch him and then bring him here then.
That's why if you take a look the crocodile, you don't nearby at the phone because it's can jump.
Ah, I
Yeah, it can
see.
jump.
Okay, yeah. So why is he not with the other ones, you know, in the big enclosure?
Because actually the Bujang Sukau not the breeding from here.
I
It
see.
takes from the wildlife.
Ah, so he's a wild one and then the other ones are
So
captive ones.
we rescue from the wild because actually the Bujang Sukau, the villagers want to kill the crocodile.
really?
Yeah,
Ah.
but we just
Save him and bring
save from
yeah.
the
Oh wow.
bring here.
What would happen if you put him in the big enclosure? What would they all fight or?
Yes,
Oh, they would fight,
because
yeah.
that is not from this colony.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. So all the others know each other, so they're
Yeah,
friends, but
yeah.
he's not friends with them. Ah, interesting. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Very, very cool. Yeah. Wow. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you. Bye bye. So that was the Tuaran Crocodile Farm. Incredible. I highly recommend coming here if you're in Kota Kinabalu. It's only 45 minutes, so I took a grab and I think I paid about £6-7, about $10 to get here. And then the entry ticket was 35 ringgit. But if you want to hold the baby crocodile, it's an extra 5 ringgit. So 40 ringgit total, roughly about the same, £7, around $10. So you get the chance to hold a crocodile and see some absolutely enormous saltwater crocodiles. So if you have the opportunity to come here, I highly recommend it. Until the next adventure, I'll see you then.